welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Kawhi Leonard out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Mourning. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. They get it back. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Count that bucket.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Lowry. Bryant outside. From the high post, and he nails the jumper.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Bryant. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bryant outside. Leonard passes to Bryant. Clock at 4. Misses off the right iron.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Great open look there.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. But the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Tatum, he's checked in for the Suns. DeRozan comes in for Siakam. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Mourning. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to DeRozan. He drops it from range.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
And there's the screen. And that one drops. He's got 5.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And he's going for the lob. Lays it up and banks it in.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Suns trail by 7. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mourning. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the third seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Here's the professor. Outside Tatum from behind the arc. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They set the pick. To the left side wing. Counted from distance. He has 7.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
And it's great to have WNBA star Nneka Ogwumike on hand tonight.
An all-timer. She's played a ton of games on this floor with the Sparks. Off the floor, a fantastic leader.
It's stolen. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And Los Angeles another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Shot clock at 5. Bryant with the bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles leading by 9. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Lowry, the pass to Bryant. Takes a 3. And Lowry's good for 3. Lowry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The 3 ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Leonard up top. Pass to Bryant. Back to Leonard. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good. The Lakers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. 4-3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Bryant outside. Pass to Tatum. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. Tatum's got 5 points.
Taking matters into his own hands, Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
18 feet out. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Los Angeles now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. We'll be right back after this word.
They're thinking about the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lowry, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Los Angeles leading by 10. And for Phoenix, we've got Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Mourning in at the 5, roaming the paint. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Lowry, Leonard, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the game.
What's up? Leonard at the line for one.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now here's Lowry. Over to the left wing. Mourning passes to Siakam. They set the pick. Oh, he picked him clean. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
He buries it from 3.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. And the Lakers lead by 12.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Bryant. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. With some arc, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Phoenix shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Suns.
Shooting 1.
1:33 left to play in the third quarter here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. EA, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
There's Tatum with the three. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, nails it from three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bryant outside. On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Biggs a lot when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's the three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And for the Suns, they've got Kobe Bryant, Jason Tatum out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's the professor in at the 1.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And for the Lakers, pass to the professor. Back to Leonard. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you for that, Allie. Picked it out of midair. Siakam, right side. Busting through inside. Siakam.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
For three. Money from three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Bucket.
Smooth offense gets them the perfect low-risk look.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Let's loose for three. The three is in.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Suns trail by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender quarter out.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Shoots a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Los Angeles leading by 10. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Five on the clock. Covered by Bryant. Oh, putting in work inside.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Yes, sir! From way outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jams it home! 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Covered by Bryant. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
Let's review our Los Angeles Lakers.
Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The professor out there with Kobe. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Mourning. Here's the professor. Pass to Mourning. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
To the left side wing. Puts it up from 15. uses the glass to drop it in.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, Kobe. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not this.
Now here's Kobe. Another three for Phoenix.
You know, when it's Kobe running that pick and roll, I think you've got to blitz it. Get the ball out of his hands. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
To the middle. And stolen by Mourning. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Lets it go. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
2 minutes remain in the first.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 5.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Phoenix.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Off pass to Bryant, hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Make some noise for your Lakers team.
Both teams changing it up here. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for Los Angeles.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
DeRozan brings the double team. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now here's Kobe. 7 points in the game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Outside DeRozan. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Takes it from 10. Got a piece of it. Now DeRozan. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Here's Leonard. Leonard running the floor.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Over to the left wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kawhi Leonard battles for two.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. And sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectator.
And so here's Phoenix following the three by the Lakers. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and-one.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the free throw, no good.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Outside Leonard, outside Tatum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
.133 left in the first half of basketball. And Tatum over to help. Shoots from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Basket counts. He's got 7.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Nobody near Leonard. Connects from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 4. LA's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Leonard with the steal. Pass to the professor. From past the arc. And the Suns another 3.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
30 seconds left now here in the second. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's Bryant. Good. Kobe with a hand in his face.
Boy, nice use of the step back that time to create that space.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And wrap it up. Get ready for your pocket bite.
they've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah. And now, not a bad. And that concludes half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Bryant bullies through.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Kobe. Also the professor out there. Warning is out there with Kawhi Leonard. It's up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the paint. Here's the professor. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's the screen. And stolen by Mourning. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot on the wing, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
It's tipped and stolen by Mourning. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up, sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Suns third.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Here's Bryant. After Los Angeles picked up three with their last shot. High post try. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you, Kevin.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Hey, right there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And yes, it's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's hear it from the regular.
The Suns making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Bryant outside. Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, Kobe typically looks to score first, but that doesn't take away from how good a passer he is.
The three buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
They set the screen. A strong finish inside by Kobe Bryant.
Man, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pulls up on the wing, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And for Phoenix, Siakam is out there with Jason Tatum. And there's Bryant, then there's Lowry, back to Kobe. To the middle, here's Siakam. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
With the teardrop, stolen by Tatum. Lowry with the ball. Bryant looking around. Jason Tatum, and down goes the 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
So both teams making some changes here. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's the shot, and he hits the jumper. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's the professor. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
From outside, not gonna go. Suns leading by 18. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kobe Bryant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's the Suns.
My goodness.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Suns getting the bucket. From downtown, down he goes for three.
Number 10.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Outside Leonard takes the three, sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 21.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Here's the three. Buries the deep ball. Outside Bryant. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce. Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark.
The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Leonard in at the small forward.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Bryant. And it's rejected. From the line, jump shot is good that time.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I love the confidence, but the shot selection, that's debatable.
Here's Leonard. Pass to the professor. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Launches a three, and Los Angeles another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Mourning. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Bryant outside. Another three for Phoenix.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Lets the three fly. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's a screen. To halt the run. That one goes in. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Phoenix. DeRozan comes in for Leonard. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Lakers.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. The professor, the pass to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Mourning. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
DeMar DeRozan. One shot.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Leonard. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. And he connects with a jumper. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Tatum following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
The time for dancing. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's go. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 5th, Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
You got to respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. He's got 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Lakers trail by 5. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Puts it up. Again, the Lakers. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
They got crushed. Themselves to blame.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
The Suns making a switch here. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Here's the professor. Outside Tatum. Bryant, right side. Floats one, and he lays it in. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
It's picked off. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Down low. Oh, ripped away. In transition, here come the Suns. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Excellent D there from Bryant. Phoenix leading by 9.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, a special move before that shot. Bryant's got 13.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Six to shoot. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable without him?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And for Phoenix, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Pass to the professor.
Lakers foul, number 10. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half, and he recovers it. For three, clock at 6. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Shot from the wing, and that's good for 2.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In third, Phoenix.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From downtown, hits the trifecta. The professor's got 6.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And yep, it's good.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's the professor. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bryant in the high post. A step-back shot, and another basket for Phoenix.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 13.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
16 feet out. That one's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 16.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams changing it up here.
Make some noise.
.116 left in the third. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you, BA.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's the professor. He has 6. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, knowing his position on the floor and expecting the ball, Tatum knew his job and executed.
The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. No good from the wing. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Can they get it? That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Suns ahead, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, BA, I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And so in the game for the Suns. From deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
We need you to rise up. Cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go!
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 20.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's Leonard following the score by Los Angeles. And the shot goes down.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And stolen by Leonard. Out on his own on the break. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You're smart about picking his spots. That time Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Drives to the hoop. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Number 9. One shot.
Shooting one.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Lowry, good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And so it's Phoenix with it, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Lowry outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's the triple. Drops in the three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
going inside. Oh, man!
Look out below.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up with Tim Legler out.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. And he drives in and stolen by Leonard. Here's Tatum, left side Leonard, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And good that time.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
For the three, the Lakers with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Right wing, pocket six. From deep, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Throws it from outside.
Firing back, Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
And he's able to get it back. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Takes a three, and again Los Angeles with a triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Inside. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Making a switch here. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Suns.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Here's Kobe following the 3 by the Lakers. Lets it go from the wing, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
There's a screen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard. Kobe's got 7 points in the game.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
And Mourning sends it back. Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Lakers trail by 3. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And for the Lakers.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. LA's are on 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Banked in off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Making a switch here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Out of hand on it. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. And they get it. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Hangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
1:53 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bryant. The 3 from Tatum. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Making some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Tatum, and it's Leonard in for the professor. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Bryant. Wide open look. Another one falls for Phoenix.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
They swipe it. Throws it up high. It's picked off. Down low. Leonard with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Six to shoot. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's Kobe. And Bryant throws it down hard.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
From deep. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
Oh, you need to check your receipts.
Now let's take a moment. And that concludes.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Bryant, who's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Tatum out there with Mourning, who's out there for Phoenix. Takes the three, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A floater. Oh, power move by Kobe.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
He's off on that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The professor's checked in for Bryant. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Suns third.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Number 2, first personal foul, first team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. It's a one-point game. It's good.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
And here is Los Angeles now. Phoenix able to drain the three. Will it go? He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Mourning with the screen. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. From the wing, count it. He's got 11.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Lets the three fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Leonard with the steal. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. They set the pick to the inside. It's deflected. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 44 seconds left in the third. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Leonard. Tatum a screen. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Suns lead by 8.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot to the left wing. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Lakers 5 right now.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's the professor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Lakers trail by 9. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he has to build on this, because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams changing it up here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Outside, Kobe. Floats one up. Kobe in close.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Leonard. From deep. There's the 3-ball by Bryant.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Lakers trail by 13. Down it goes. Puts up the 3. The 3 goes down.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Now Leonard. Bryant outside. Jacks up a 3. And there's the 3.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Launches it. 3. Good.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Bryant looking over the floor. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce,
power forward position.
It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Bryant in at the 2. Covered by Bryant. Chalk up 2 there.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Tatum. Tipped. To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bryant. Yep, that one goes.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
From deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Mourning. Out to the wing. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away. Quick release. Money.
Leonard's shot's good.
I just love the ball movement.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we got a breakdown showing the average of three-point attempts versus two-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Suns.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
The Suns on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Bryant from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lakers trail by 7. Inside. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard outside. Back to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Fires from deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Shoots a fadeaway. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
And this is how you beat taller defenders. The fadeaway, creating that separation you need to get that shot off.
Again, Los Angeles.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Oh, deflected. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to the professor. Leonard on the wing. He has 6. Leonard just muscles his way in.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Phoenix making a switch here. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And Leonard powers it down.
Leonard bounces off the floor fast, and when he throws it down, you can feel that force.
And there's a pick to the middle. And a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Fires in the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Covered by Bryant. Releases. Again, the Lakers score. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of this game. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams changing it up here. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Suns, second.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. That shot missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 5.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 13.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a fan.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Phoenix Suns.
3.
Thanks for tuning in. Third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Mourning. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Mourning's got that sculpted body and plays with such strength, able to brush off the contact on his way up for the shot.
And for the Suns, we've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bryant in at shooting guard. Tatum passes to Mourning. Bryant outside. And here's Tatum. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
From outside the arc, knocks down the triple.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Pass to Bryant. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Leonard. Pulls it from the top of the key. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness. Red hot to start this half.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Prepare for the most legendary dance team on the planet.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th, Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Covered by Bryant. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Clock at 6. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Tatum. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Number 5. One shot.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now Bryant. Give him 8 points now. Leonard outside. Tatum with a screen. Shot clock at 5. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
1:33 left in the third quarter. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Lakers coach J.J. Redick was vocal, pushing back on those who criticized the state of the game. He said the league is more talented and skilled than it was when I was drafted. That's a fact. There are more players and teams that are excellent. We have parity. This is an awesome game, and we should celebrate it. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
Nice ball movement that time by Bryant, and I don't think he gets enough credit, guys, for how good a passer he is.
Covered by Bryant. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Bryant. And now the Suns fast break. 30 seconds left in the third. Gets the three ball to go.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The Suns making a switch here.
Second team foul. At the line for one, number 9.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to the professor. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. He shoots it. And it's the professor with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
On the floor for Phoenix. Takes the three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Suns making a switch here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fires away from outside. Oh, it doesn't go.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Leonard fires. 10-footer is good.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, got a piece of it.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 10, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Phoenix leading by 10. Bryant outside. In the corner, Tatum. He lets it go. Oh, tough make. That is why Tatum is elite.
And Tatum doesn't let the defense get to him. He's not distracted or bothered. He's got excellent form, stays with his mechanics. Doesn't matter who's defending him.
It's stolen by Leonard. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Now Leonard. Cash!
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He launches, and he nails it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Tatum. Fires the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.